Sonia Citron gets candid on playing alongside Caitlin Clark in All-Star. Team Clark is soon to give Team Collier some double trouble. Remember when Sonia Citron and Caitlin Clark's childhood pictures started making the rounds, and fans were taken aback? They even left no stone unturned in reminding everyone that they have the same middle name, Elizabeth. Also, it does not help that both wear the number 22 in the WNBA. And who can forget the draft night? The Notre Dame guard made her way onto the WNBA draft stage, her long hair cascading freely as she beamed at the flashing cameras. In that moment, both viewers and attendees paused in confusion. Was that Caitlin Clark again? For a brief second, many genuinely thought the superstar had made a second appearance. Both are guards with a similar physique, similar hair, and clean look. But that's not all. After the recent matchups with the Dallas Wings, Citron became the only guard besides Caitlin Clark this season to notch multiple 20-point double-doubles. Fair to call it twinning, right? That is why, when Captain Clark selected Sonia Citron in the All-Star draft, she made it clear why she's been a fan of the rookie guard since her college days and had no doubts she'd shine in the league. I'm gonna take Citron. Big fan of her game, been a big fan of her since she's been in college. And I've been telling everybody I thought she would be a tremendous player when she got into the league, and she hasn't let me down so. The rookie has been in great form for the Washington Mystics this season. At just 21, Sonia Citron is putting up 14.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game while shooting 38% from beyond the arc. Her partnership with fellow rookie Kiki Iriafin has easily been one of the stories of the season so far. That said, even Citron is just as hyped. She has already shared how excited she is to team up with the Fever star for the All-Star game. Sonia Citron recently joined WNBA legend Lisa Leslie on the Between the Lines podcast and shared her excitement about suiting up with Caitlin Clark. She said, "Yeah, I'm excited. I think we're young, we got a bunch of shooters, a little bit of everything. Just really excited to play with Caitlin, with Sabrina, with all the people on our team. I have played with Caitlin before. We both made the U19 World Cup team." For those who don't know, Caitlin Clark and Sonia Citron's connection goes way back to the 2021 FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Clark led the way for Team USA, finishing as the tournament's top scorer with 14.3 points, along with 5.3 rebounds and 5.6 assists per game. She also won the MVP as a result. Meanwhile, Citron wasn't far behind either. She joined Clark in the All-Star 5 after putting up 13.7 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game. What's even more impressive? Well, before draft day, the Indiana Fever had their attention on Sonia Citron. Earlier in the year, they held the number 8 pick while already featuring MVP-caliber guard Caitlin Clark, which set up a strategic dilemma. Should they select the most talented available player or pick someone to address a specific team need? Discussions repeatedly circled around two types of prospects, a tall, floor-stretching wing and standout Notre Dame guard Sonia Citron. These two are now ready to share the court once again. Exciting times ahead. That said, Team Caitlin Clark just received an update about one of their star players, and it's not the kind of news they or their fans were hoping for. What happened? Let's take a look. Team Caitlin Clark receives devastating Aya Wilson update. In the game against the New York Liberty, Aya Wilson suffered a wrist injury while driving to the basket and couldn't return despite trying to shake it off. Coach Becky Hammon had mentioned post-game that a proper update would only come after the MRI results. Well, the scans are in and the 2x WNBA champion had an update to share. Let's just let it heal correctly the first time, so we're not dealing with it all year. Sometimes as a coach, you just have to make the bigger judgment call, Hammon said while confirming that the reigning MVP didn't break her wrists. This does put her participation in the All-Star game at risk, as Wilson missed the game against the Mystics today. It is unlikely that the Aces would let their superstar participate in the All-Star game and risk aggravating the injury. For Team Clark, this is undoubtedly a big blow. They will now have to dig deep and find ways to win without one of the best players in the league. So, who do you see winning? Let us know in the comments down below.